Alright, so we're talking about Jinako, and I think she got like the strongest buff out of all of them. Lakshmi's was really nice for her, and Neza's is okay. We'll get into Neza when it's her day. But Jinako kind of just got solidified as even more of a sub DPS than she already was, because now she can add on a lot more damage. Yeah, so uh 3. I like the elephant, multiple arms and everything. Attack low for a 5-star. This is extremely low. Like, this looks like a 4 stars attack. Like, this is one of the main problems people have with Jinako. She does not do damage, and because her attack is so low, it makes trying to use her for farming very, very hard, along with all the other issues. HP though, really high. Like, this is massive. Like, I think Jinako actually has the highest HP in the game. Arco, Star Gen, nice. Because she's a moon cancer, they tend to have like really good gains. Like, speaking from experience, like her soloing like QAB chains, she was getting like 30 stars a turn. So she is not bad at star genning. MP charge though, if you are not getting crits on these cards, you're not genning shit. That is speaking from experience, using her for the I believe it was her most recent rank up, because you had to solo with her like all 3 nodes. But yeah, her gains are not good if you're not critting. If you are getting crits, they are fine. They are absolutely fine. Like, she's in a better situation than some art servants, like the support casters, like Tamamo and Cass Gill, because she actually can gen stars by herself, and she also has a skill for it. So she can actually, like, her having 4 hits on the cards actually does make a big difference. And yeah, chains will drop stars, not necessarily gain MP. First skill, party-wide 20% battery, charisma, and 5 stars every turn per unit. So this is not 5 stars every turn. This is 15 stars every turn on base. You level this for these values, not for the stars. 15 stars a turn off the rip. That is very nice. I do enjoy that. This is why she's like good as a sub DPS. Or if you need someone specifically to fight Avengers, which again isn't common. Really does suck she can't do farming well. Second skill, taunt for herself. Damage cut 1000 and increase attack 3% for creature moves. So like, this is why her base attack is so low. It's because in her kit she has a 50% attack buff. Like, it'd be way better if this was higher, but like, at least it makes sense. They do tend to do that. Like, Bunny Toria had like a 40% attack buff, and that's why her attack was so low. Third skill is the one that got buffed. Previously, it was a turn of invincibility and MP gen 30%, so Castoria's, but it would also skill seal them, which isn't a huge thing if you have Castoria in the chain, because she'll just cleanse it. This does affect skill cooldown though, so beware about that. Buff, they didn't change any of the original effects. Cooldown is still 5 turns. They did give her MP damage and a damage mod against lawful, and that's also targetable. So she gives 30% MP damage, 30% MP gain, damage mod against lawful enemies, and a 20% attack buff. As a sub DPS, this is like what you want. This is like really good. Like her having her MP not doing much damage is like not even a factor at this point. It's like she's just, even if it's only for one turn, just to have her on the field to pop these buffs. Like this is all on 5 turns too. That's what's crazy. Like this skill seal is like the only thing, the only reason this is even on 5. This would definitely, I could see this being like a 6 or 7 turn skill, honestly. The amount of damage that this can actually give you, giving a damage mod against like I'm not gonna talk about who Jinako has type advantage for this because it's not many. It's Berserkers and Space Ishtar. That's pretty much it. They're and Eris, I guess. Two. Okay, so I thought a lot more Avengers were chaotic. Yeah, but this is a lot of servants she can just give someone damage mod to. Like this is really good for challenge quest stuff. Which is where Jinako always shined. She never shined in farming, it was always challenge quests. Because you're more likely to see an Avenger in a challenge quest anyway. Magic resistance, writing, and divinity. I'm actually surprised she doesn't have goddess essence because she is a divine spirit. Yeah, I'm honestly, I think it's because Ganesha is not female. That's why Jinako doesn't have goddess essence. In terms of what you level, I want to say the mana loading, even though she doesn't have like a big battery, but it's just to start getting the ball rolling. Yeah. Yeah, and then if you get extra copies, go for extra attack. Funny she has this for fighting against Karna. Scolding Karna for all his teasing. Alright, MP. Reduces all enemies' defense by 30%. Yeah, 30% for 3 turns. This is again a nice skill just to have as support. Like if you're spamming arch chains, like this is gonna come up. This is gonna help your main DPS's damage, and you don't even need to focus on Jinako. Also gives her invul for a turn, so again why she's so tanky. And then she also heals. CE is really good. This is like a 20-30. So when you have her first skill up and the CE off base, you're getting 23 stars. Like even with the skill at level 1, you'd be getting 23 stars a turn. And it's healing. This is like a perfect CE for her. The CE works so well, and she should be one of the servants who are trying to get Bond 10 as soon as possible, because this is a lower cost 20-30 that also gives healing, which is not something Castoria gives. Just for her being on the field, it will help her even be more tanky. So yeah, I would not summon for Jinako specifically. You can get spooked by her all the time. She spooked me when I was summoning for Tara no Kagekyo. Still salty about that. Yeah, Jinako, she is a good servant. The buff made her even better. Like again, if you bring her to try farming, you will be disappointed. But as a sub DPS, she's like fantastic. This just really elevated her up. Alright, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.